the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Bulls' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Boise State Broncos offense takes the field to start this game off. The age of the game-breaking tight end is here, Jesse, and we have another guy who is threatening to redefine this position.
Yeah, we've seen over the years now the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not just blocking and catching passes. They're getting involved now in the running game. We're seeing tight ends even throw the football, David. This guy can do it all.
And why is that so difficult? Because as a defender, what do I want to play you as? Do I want to play you with an extra linebacker on the field, or do I bring in a DB? And either way, I can be wrong. The big, strong bodies that can also be receivers and also block, they make the game easy.
It was quite a start for Spencer Danielson in his first full season as head coach at Boise State. 12 wins and a trip to the college football playoff.
And you could see him growing as a coach, and man, the players loved him. Obviously, Ashton Genty has gone from that dynamite team, but a lot of pieces back in place. I feel like this is a team, Jesse, that we're going to see in this spot a lot more.
Yeah, I agree, David. I think there's a lot of people out there that just think it was all Ashton Genty, but you're right. They have a lot of NFL talent returning at other spots, so I still expect this team to be successful.
Off the play fake. Here's the heat. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to pass, it's Madsen. Pressure coming. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So the USF Bulls offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt...
Turning it on! He's finally run out of bounds, but not before a huge gain.
Oh, and you hear this stadium erupting. This crowd at home, they're just waiting to feed off of an explosive play, and they get one right there from their quarterback, doing a tremendous job on the scramble, outstanding individual effort, and just the decibel level in this place has just gone up, it feels like, tenfold.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Shows him the stiff arm. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Man, these read options are so hard to diagnose, just like right there. He picks up a little chunk of yards, not a big chunk, but it's so easy when you run the read options.
Why is that? Why is it easy?
Because if you want to play fast...
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. The Bulls look to keep this drive humming. The run from the shotgun. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. First and goal from the 4 as they try to break the seal on the scoring. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Past the 50. They finally get it. A huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession.
Oh, he's got some space. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Broncos!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And they tacked on the extra point.
7, South Florida, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Grab near the sticks. It's Isaac. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
How about that elusiveness? He's got space.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Isaac. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Quarterback making adjustments. Bringing the heat. Rushes on him. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Brown will throw it. Quick strike complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Perhaps drawing confidence by converting an earlier 4th down. They'll try to do it for a 2nd time in the opening quarter. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And your decision to go for it on 4th down has a lot to do with your kicker. How strong is his leg? Some of these guys nowadays, they can boot the ball 50, 60 yards, no problem. Do I believe in him or do I go for it? And they believe it.
Breaks into the open. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. The Bulls are in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Caught close to the marker. It's Wolf. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snags it! They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Into the end zone he goes! Touchdown, USF! The extra point here would tie the game.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll go to the ground. And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the 1st. Entertaining 1st quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Fires to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. The option look. Now the pitch. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least...
Makes a grab for a big play. There he goes. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Just a short pass to the tight end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. A great catch and run for 6.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown catch.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do right.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Got the 1st down. Looking for more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. Brown wants to pass. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Starting to feel a little pressure. Going to try to get it himself. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got 2 quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough, and you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception. Fires to the big fella. Trying to take it back. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Broncos just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the air on first down. Got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now on second down. Dropping back, it's Madsen. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. A shot toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down. There's a difference between being physical and pass interference, and that was way over the line. Wants to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Finds his man. It's 4. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Broncos will punt this one away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He'll pull it on the read. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for the defense.
And you run the option, you run the risk of putting the ball on the deck, and especially once that thing starts to string out and the defense does a really good job playing assignment football, man on a man. I got the quarterback taken care of, and you could tell. Had the running back taken care of, too. Nowhere to go with that pitch, and they forced the turnover.
Looking downfield, it's Madsen. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Broncos!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
21, South Florida, 7.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires downfield. Finds his man open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Franklin. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. They'll try the run. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. To the ground, he's got it again.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
The offense changing the play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Franklin. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Brown will throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
With the catch, it's Isaac. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Marking at the 17, and they are set up. And that is a tough assignment for a defense to cover a back man-to-man who can get downfield like that.
Especially when he can run routes the way he does, Reese. I'm really impressed watching this running back with how he's able to cut and how he doesn't telegraph where he's going. He is a weapon catching the ball out of the backfield.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls.
So nice to have the run game, so nice to trust in it, so nice to cut this game to a one-possession game. Halftime now becomes a lot more bearable. Coaches ain't yelling and screaming. We got to get this fixed, but we got some positive mojo on our side.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Using his legs, it's Riley. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Fighting off the defender. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. To throw, it's Madsen. Here's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Broncos will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Alexis. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. He might want another play. Brown wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be 4th down. Cradles it at the 35. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He tries to take the top off. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressure, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Fires to the big fella. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. And the Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. 3rd down play from the gun. That's reeled in. It's Marshall. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Finds his tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Gonna run it. It's Riley.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Split backs here. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Reads it, fires complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Back to throw, it's Madsen. And the timing just a hair off. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Give to the running back. Bounds in space and crosses the 10 out to the 11. It's a pickup of 6. And the Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Turning it on! Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Looks as if he's going to run it.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. The Bulls are on the move. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Brown will throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Nimrod. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Now, 4th down.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Bulls want to move quickly.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
The Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Oh, he's got some space. Gives him the big stiff arm. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the first and goal. The snap sets up to throw. And the pass falls incomplete, and we've played 3. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulls! Extra point here will tie the game.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. Shakes off the defender. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down. The Broncos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback on the keeper. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Madsen. Oh, they're after him. Boom. Underheat, and he gets rid of it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Give to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Quickly to the tight end. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. And the Bulls will have it 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Brown wants to pass. Unloads it left. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. takes the handoff. It's Isaac. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Offense facing fourth down.
And these are the big decisions you have to make in a football game. How confident are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal and I trust my defense, that's how this game could end. Or do I want to roll the dice because I don't believe in my defense?
And the Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking left. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye.
Touchdown, South Florida! And they moved out front here in the fourth.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. Fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down, they kept chopping wood, they found a rhythm, and in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
And the returner will be brought down. Boise State ready to send out that offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain. First down for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Broncos in a good spot here with second and short. Gives it to the back on the draw. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. And the Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Now the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Breaks into the open. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Riley. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Pulls it in. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A 1st down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Broncos can really attack on this 2nd and short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Off the RPO, complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Quickly complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Marshall. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a friend. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos!
What a massive play by this offense. Man, you needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point, tie this football game up late, or do you go for 2? Do you go for the win? Do you try to take the lead? That is a you decision.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. And the Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Brown will throw it. Got his man quickly. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Norton. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And the line of scrimmage is the 30. That'll leave them a 47-yard attempt and a chance to win the game. From 47 yards out, that is what clutch looks like. The ball game. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.